After her rough start to the season, there's been a lot of talk about Angel Reese, but just how bad has Angel Reese actually been? Might I say, she is very bad.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But I'm talking about basketball. Is she really just a me-bounder, or is she actual competition to Caitlin Clark? Her best game this season against the New York Liberty showed her at her best and worst. For the good, she really is a good rebounder. She averages 12 a game and grabs them on both ends of the court, and her best attribute is her offensive rebounding. And yes, the memes are true. She does rebound her own misses, but even without those, she's averaging 10 boards a night, making her one of the league leaders. For the bad, the Sky keep trying to give Reese chances as a ball handler and playmaker, and that just hasn't worked.
Two best teams in a tier above everyone else in the league.
Burke off the steal. Burke able to pizza pop.
To start the year, she has more turnovers than assists or shots made, and she will often be out of control, committing offensive fouls, travels, or just wild passes. Against the Liberty, she had 5 turnovers, but could have easily been credited more after putting her teammates in rough positions, leading to their turnovers. Another negative is she forces up a lot of shots. Her shooting percentage is in the 30s this season, despite most of her shots coming right at the rim. She has trouble reading the defense at times and has a habit of trying to go through other players like Julius Randle. The defense will often just ignore her if she isn't attacking the paint, and to her credit, she has knocked down some open shots, shooting 33% from 3, granted with a small sample size. Defensively, she's not bad. She's physical and will force turnovers.
Would have amounted to a 3-for-1. Ionescu, loose handle. Able to collect.
But she's not a shot blocker or rim protector by any means.
Here's Stewart. Oh, how about the English?
She will have stretches where she's great one-on-one, but she'll often get caught ball watching, losing her assignment on cuts and movement, which is common for a young player. One of her biggest flaws is when she does an impression of Luka Doncic where she stays and complains to the refs and leaves her team lost in transition. To end the comparison with Caitlin Clark, which shouldn't even be a rivalry, they're just too far apart. Both young players have efficiency and turnover problems, but even with Clark being much more efficient than Reese, the numbers don't tell the whole story. Clark is being guarded like Steph Curry and takes a higher volume of shots. She's one of the main ball handlers and playmakers, with the defenses focusing on how to stop her. For Angel Reese, most of her shots come right at the rim, and the defense is willing to give her anything outside the paint. But what's most important in this comparison is Clark can be one of the best players on a winning team. Reese so far has just put up numbers on a bad team, and if she were on a contender, she would either have to improve drastically or have a much smaller role. She just has too many weaknesses to make her one of the main stars. I've seen comparisons to Dennis Rodman, but Rodman was not only one of the greatest defenders of all time, at his best, he was still very efficient offensively and committed minimal turnovers. Angel Reese is more like Andre Drummond, a fringe all-star who puts up numbers on a bad team, but a good interior role player who can provide offensive rebounding on a good team. She has a high motor and can put up standout performances based on effort alone, but she still has a long way to go to reach that next step and for her performance to match her popularity. But that's all I have for this video.